Hi there, I'm Davey Harrison.
And I'm Mary Clement.
And we're the Boston Imposters, coming to you from our remote studio in the suburbs.
Of the Twin Cities.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the opportunity getting to share our music with you. We're disappointed, like so many musicians right now and so many people, that we're not able to get together to make music in person and to be able to share this with you in person. But we're excited to hopefully do the next best thing and share some of our music with you tonight. So thank you so much for this opportunity. We've got a few of our originals for you tonight, the first of which is called Jane. 1, 2, 3.
Little Jane leans on the windowsill, keeps a loving watch for Kathleen still, waiting for Mom to walk in, waiting for life to begin. Jane sets the table for 3 years straight, each guest a seat, each friend a plate. Guests are few in such a home. Once again, she eats alone. Hey, little Jane, can I see your smile? It hasn't lit your face in quite a long while. Where is the mother who held you in her love? Where is the care that you're worthy? Shape her down with loving hands, patient as she ignores commands. You give her time, maternal care, the kind that proved for you so rare. Hey, little Jane, can I see your smile? It hasn't lit your face in quite a long while. Where is the mother who held you in her love? Where is the care that you're worthy of? As you grow, you will come to know the love you crave. A stolen glance, a rush of joy, a fleeting moment, save that you will rise above the ones that pulled you down, the ones that you forgave. Hey, little Jane, can I see your smile? It hasn't lit your face in quite a long while. Hey, little Jane, can I see your smile? It hasn't lit your face in quite a long while. Hey, little Jane, can I see your smile? Thank you. That was our song called Jane from our latest album,
Our debut album,
The Boston Imposters.
eponymous album.
Our eponymous album. It's called The Boston Imposters. It's by The Boston Imposters. That's us. And that's our
we're
song
Boston
called Jane,
Imposters.
based on Jane Eyre. If you've ever read that book, maybe it sounded familiar to you.
Hopefully it did. This next one is one that really was penned by Mary, came to me, put it on the banjo, and you have space to grow. So here you go, number 2.
On this piece of land I am digging slow, feet firmly planted and my head hung low. No one knows what's beneath this earth, so I'll dig until there's no more hurt. I dig with my shovel swaying low. I sift through a future I don't know. The earth piling high behind me, my depth begins to show, revealing space to grow, revealing space to grow. Years before this work began, bare little toes on the soil ran, bright yellow flowers their hands did hold, and their eyes turned the weeds to gold. I dig with my shovel swaying low, I sift through a future I don't know. The earth piled high behind me, my depth begins to show, revealing space to grow, revealing space to grow. Down, down, down as the rhythm guides me, down, down, down to the depth below, down, down, down through the darkness blinded, down, down, down to the roots I know. I dig with my shovel swaying low, I sift through a future I don't know. The earth piled high behind me, my depth begins to show, revealing space to grow, revealing space to grow. I asked for my shovel, heeding sage advice. Thought the blade would pierce the ground just once or twice. Little did I know I'd be digging still. Now I know I always will. I know I always
Moving right along from the banjo. So we've had guitar, banjo, and now the third instrument for your viewing pleasure is octave mandolin. All right. So as Mary mentioned, all of the things that we're doing for you tonight are off of our debut record. This next one is a song called The Moment. 1, 2. first met. A few seconds caught like a halo thread, and led to a lifetime that I'll never forget, and a love that I waited much too long to confess. Bearing the fabric from which it was sewn. The more I remember, the less alone. In that moment, like the songs on the side of the record you gave me just a few days before, I've told him the needle as I try to decide. Extract holds a memory of the outside your door, just like the blues in which it was laid. Yeah, the more times I'll listen, the more it'll I'm living my moments on the lines of this page, recording a lifetime I wish I could say. Revisions becoming so urgent with age, and moments with you, they're the moments I crave. I'm filling the paper and I'm trying to survive. And the more times I write it, the more I'm alive. Right. Back to the guitar. This is how I get my workout for the day. Just switching instruments.
This is one of our first songs we wrote together.
Yeah.
I realized looking back, this is a song called Mary. That's my name. It was also my grandmother's name. And so we wrote this song as an homage to my grandmother Mary, who I never got to meet.
It's called Mary.
It's called Mary. When I was born, I was named for you. Dark hair with rosy cheeks and eyes of blue. My parents helped me, took me in their care. I'm sorry, Mary, you weren't there. As I grew, I came to admire the best dressed woman with handmade attire. An amazing bowler, yes, the best in town. Deep sultry voice with eyes of coffee brown. I wear the pendant that your husband gave. On the back of it, your name's engraved. For someone else, this gift was given true.
says I look like you and in profile.
I know a lack of faith can numb your mind, leave you lost and lonely in the trying times, and with the baggage of your mother's scars, preventing you from being who you are. I wear the pendant that your husband gave. On the back of it, your name's engraved. For someone else, this gift was given to. I always think that it was meant for you.
I wear the pendant that my grandpa gave. On the back of it, my name's engraved, though it's not the way I spell Mary.
I always think that it was meant for me. I try to heal the pain you bore daily. I always know that you're enough for me.
Lovely. Nice job.
Thank you.
So thank you so much for... Yeah. We're married, so we share the water.
We are socially distancing from everyone but each other.
So, I know that's been really lovely playing music for you tonight. So just to recap, we're the Boston Imposters.
See on our sign.
Hopefully playing a show near you in the near future when we can all play shows and go to shows again. But in the meantime,
Safely, yeah.
stay safe. And this last one is another one of ours, just to keep the trend going. And this is a song called The Portrait. That is one of the last songs on the record. Sort of an homage to James Taylor. Make sure the capo is actually on the spot. There we go. Starts with just a contour, almost abstract in design, a simple gesture of what's still to come. Skin as white as paper, white as parchment, I begin to shape the bones to make the one I know, and eyes to stare back at me and scrutinize my hand. Eyes the darkest blue, the darkest pigment, I begin to see the eyes that hold the darkest hue. Hair begins to hold you and frame you on the page. It flows, creates the outline of your smiling with the faintest, slightly crooked, a little line. It's a simple gesture from a different time. Your portrait on the table, your presence in my mind. It's like warm breath upon my shoulder, but the paper, ink, and pen are all I'm left to find. All I'm left to find. Thanks so much for listening.